Hi, I'm Leslie with the Bookmobile Extension Services Department.
And I'm Donna from the Bartram Trail Branch Reference Department.
And with libraries worldwide engaging their patrons through virtual programs and along the vein of libraries working together to keep their patrons connected, we are collaborating with a former co-worker of ours, Ellen India of Sarasota County Library. Hi, Ellen.
Welcome, Ellen.
Hi, my name is Ellen India, and I'm with the Sarasota County Library System.
Both of our library systems are doing virtual programs, and two programs that we have in common are Trivia Night and Book Club. For those that are new to a virtual format, we wanted to share some easy steps to joining a Zoom meeting. The other day, Sarasota was hosting a NASA Solar System ambassador, and I joined, even though I was in St. Augustine and at the doctor's.
Virtual programming makes it so easy for all of us to stay connected, and we'd like to take a moment and show you how.
You will need internet or Wi-Fi and an email, as well as a device that has a camera, speaker, and microphones. That just gives you a very enhanced interactive experience.
So when you first get your invitation to the Zoom meeting, you'll notice a couple of different things. Right at the top there is the URL, the web address, the HTTPS. You can see that right there on the screen. But the most important feature comes next, and that's the meeting ID and password. And those are the two things that you can use to log in to a Zoom session. You may also receive some options to dial in on a phone. As you'll notice just below there, you have different numbers depending upon which part of the country that you live in. And again, this is the great thing about Zoom meetings is you can really be connected all over the country. So you may have different options on your different invitation styles, and we're going to look at a couple other invites here so you can get an idea. This one here is very much streamlined. You see just under the Join Zoom Meeting, you have a link that can take you right to your website to join the Zoom meeting. You can just copy and paste that into your browser. And again, just below it, the meeting ID and password, which we said is very specific and unique to just that meeting. And you'll see down there, again, join Zoom meeting, you've got the URL and you've got the meeting ID and password. And then when we look at our third invitation, just so you can see there's a variety of different ones that you may be receiving. This one is very, again, very streamlined. Here you have just basically a link. It's under Join Zoom Meeting right there in the middle of the page. You don't even have to copy and paste it into your browser. You can just click on that link and go right to your meeting. So these are the important features of your invitation that you'll need to pay attention to.
So once you get your meeting invite, you're going to go to the App Store if you're on an iPad or an iPhone, and you're going to click on that. And once it opens, you're going to put Zoom in your search bar.
The first option that appeared is not what we want, but if you scroll down just a little bit, you do see Zoom Cloud Meetings. That's the app that we want. Click on Get. On this device, my fingerprint was required to install. It is a free app. So I did the fingerprint recognition. It's uploading onto the device. And then we click open.
Then you'll see this screen, and you're going to click on the blue rectangle that says Join a Meeting. And then it's going to give you a box to put your meeting ID in. Once you've populated the box with your unique meeting ID, the Join box will turn blue and you can click on that. And then you'll have the opportunity to put in your own unique password from your invite. Once you do that, you will continue.
There will be some notification boxes. The first one is Zoom asking about sending notifications. I just said no. And also about accessing the microphone, which that was a yes. And then another Zoom sending notifications.
And you will wait for your host to let you into the meeting.
And then joining audio, call using internet audio. And then the last was Zoom accessing the camera.
Now, if you happen to have an Android phone, you'll go to the Play Store. You'll see it right there. You'll click right on the Play Store. And then once that opens up there in your search box at the top, you'll just want to type in Zoom. You'll get a couple of different options here. You can pick either Zoom Cloud Meeting app free or Zoom for Android.
Another way to join a Zoom meeting is to go to the Zoom website, zoom.us, and click on Join a Meeting. It gives me a couple of options. If I've already installed the Zoom app, I just click Join Meeting. If I have not used the Zoom app before, there are instructions for download from Google Play. It goes to the Google Play Store, and it immediately goes to Zoom Cloud Meetings. Click on Install. Click on Open. Click on Join a Meeting. And if we enter our meeting ID number, our next screen will ask for that unique password. Another way to join is on a desktop, and that would be to go to zoom.us and then click on Join a Meeting. Enter your unique ID number, click Join. And then click Open. And while we're waiting for the host to admit us from the waiting room, we can test our audio.
So you can test your speaker by clicking on Test Speaker, and it will play a sound for you to hear. You can adjust your volume at that time. If you have a microphone, you can go down and test your microphone. Some people use a headset. Some people just use the computer microphone. You can adjust your volume there.
Another fun feature with Zoom is virtual background. So I can click on virtual background, and Zoom does have a few preset backgrounds, or you can add your own. I have the NASA at My Library for when I do NASA at My Library programs, and I have a couple of other backgrounds that I created for some other library programs we did. And what you do is you just select, and it will pop up in the background. If you have a favorite photo that you would like to use as a background, you click on this plus sign, and it will ask you where to find that photo. I am using a green screen, which is just a green piece of fabric, and you can't really see my background or my home right now, but there might be times you'd like to use that virtual background. So all three of us are using some form of a green screen. Ellen got very creative and used some neon green poster board that she had, and it works great. But let us show you what fun this can be. So it does get to show your unique personality. When you are in a meeting and you want to change your virtual background, this stop video, which is down on the bottom toolbar, gives you a menu. You don't want to click on stop video, but you want to click on this little tiny arrow just beside it. And that will pop up this menu, and you would click on choose virtual background.
When you join a meeting, if it's a small, intimate meeting, you may go with your entire name or just your first name. If you're in a business meeting, you may want to put your first name and how you are related to that company. You have a choice of how you're displayed in a meeting, and you can change it at any time. There are a couple of choices, but at the bottom of your taskbar, it says participants. You can click on that and it will give you the option to rename yourself.
Is there another way?
Yes, there is. You can also click the three dots that are next to your mute button in your box, and it also offers you the option to rename yourself.
You do have two views in a Zoom meeting. This is a gallery view. And as Donna was saying, when you enter a Zoom meeting and it asks for your name, it's best to go ahead and put either your full name or at least your first name. The other view would be a speaker view, and that has the active speakers video front and center with the participants' videos around it.
You don't have to worry if you don't have a microphone. It's okay, you can still participate because Zoom provides you with the chat box. And so the chat box, again, according to your device, will be this blank area here on the screen where you can type your questions in, you can interact with other participants, whatever you want to do to interact with the group there. You'll notice that there's a little downward arrow there. You see where the red arrow is pointing, that little caret. If you click on that, you have a choice to close your chat group out or to pop it out. So let's click on that to pop it out, and I'll show you what that looks like here on the next slide. That will allow you to move your box around the screen. Your chat box, you can move around the screen. So if there's something on the screen that you want to see, for example, you may want to see this person who's speaking and the chat box is in your way. All you have to do is you have to use your left finger, press down on that top menu bar, and you want to hold your left finger down, and it's called click and drag, and you just want to move that box out of the way. And if you'll look at the next slide here, you can see I've got it moved over a little bit more, but it's still kind of blocking what I want to see. So I'm going to continue holding my left finger down until I get it out of the way of what I want to see. So you have that capability of moving that chat box around the screen so that you can maneuver and see what it is you need to see on the screen. These steps that we've shown you, you should be able to join any Zoom meeting that you may want to join. Hopefully you will. It's pretty easy, and you can always go to zoom.us. They've got some great tutorials and webinars there. Please feel free to go and check those out.
Thank you for joining us, and please remember to like, share, and comment.
And let us know what other programs you would enjoy. And recorded programs are available on our website at SJCPLS.org. Thank you. Thank you, Alan, for joining us.
Thank you, Ellen.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Oh.
Take care.